Happy Halloween.
Halloween, man. I thought about putting on that mask back there.
Trick or treat.
Couldn't do it with the headphones. It's too big.
I'm going as I'm the Lions head coach. I wish I was the Lions head coach because that dude is badass, man. Dan Campbell's got a set of balls on him like this big. He does. He's got to. That's why he
Just
walks
wanna
around so
just wanna
bowling.
dangle them.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Happy Halloween. Welcome to the Crucible. I am Paulie, and my voice is getting shot. And this is my good friend,
Emil. What's up, guys?
dude. Show him a little preview. We got some. Look at that in hand. Star-Privy.
What the heck is this?
That's the Star-Privy 2024 that everybody said the U.S. Mint wasn't going to be able to do. The nice gang. Look at it's in his hands.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I have seen some dealers with them. I think you are the first guy in the, I'm going to say stacking community, quote unquote, content creator, mostly on TikTok with the chickens.
Yeah.
But we're definitely going to show that off. But first, what we want to talk about is our story that hopefully everybody got to see, whether it was on your channel, my channel, Heist channel, Surfer's channel, of our lottery win. Well,
Oh yeah.
our first round of the lottery, I guess I can call it like that.
Mm-hmm.
What did we do there? How'd that all come about?
So you messaged me. You were like, "Hey, dude, you're getting the flowing hair, right?" And I was like, "When does that release again?" I mean, I'm planning on getting it. When does it release? And you're like, "That's tomorrow at 11." Oh shit.
So 15
So
days ago, about 2
yeah.
weeks.
So I ended up getting one. You got one. Stacking Surfer got one, and Silver Heist got one.
Yes.
And this
Well,
was
actually, I
like,
got 3.
well, yeah,
I got
I
3.
got two. I got
You
two.
got
But
2. The other one
so
was
this
a
was
teddy, by the way.
a workplace lottery, right?
Yeah.
And where if any one of us got the privy, right, the chase coin, then we were going to do some profit sharing. So everybody was pitching in and purchasing,
Yep.
and if anybody won, we all shared. So we ended up striking it big.
We
It's
did.
actually Stacking Surfer got it. So go back and watch the video. You might find the little tag up here in the
I
corner.
was gonna pull it up too and play that clip, but let them go find it. If you
Yeah,
don't
go
believe
find it.
us, go find it. You should believe us.
Yeah, it was a really awesome find. I didn't think we would actually get it, and
2.4% chance.
yeah,
2.4% chance. Actually, like 2.39, but who's, round up. Round.
and I will have to say, thankfully for us, Surfer was the one who pulled
Yeah,
it
he's a
because
total dude. He is.
not only is he awesome, but he's also connected, right? His guy. You
Yes.
want to tell us about his guy?
Okay, so I don't know him personally. Apparently, he is quite the coin dealer there in California and very, very close to where Surfer's at. And I want to, you know, it's tough to remember where people are at, but I want to say he's in the Long Beach area, and
Somewhere there.
it's somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So he's got a connection with his dealer, and we decided collectively as a group via Instagram and then a voice call. You can do that on Instagram as a group. We had basically a phone conversation, and there was actually a 5th person in it on that. OC Stacker is the name he
Mhm.
goes by on YouTube. And he got in on one of mine. He bought and paid for it that night, and I opened it up for him. And he's now the 5th musketeer in the 4 musketeers here. And he's in on this as well. So what happened is we actually did get a cash offer right off the bat. If you get one, the offer was going to be $3,500, and we decided to roll the dice. And we didn't realize how quick this was all going to happen. So with the magic of a little bit of cash flow and a connection of a very good dealer in California, he walked into PCGS, wherever the grading, I guess, area is there, or however that works. I don't know exactly where he went, but it's somewhere in California, right? He had 51 of those medals. 50 of them were non-privies, and he had 1 privy, and that was ours. And it's probably the fastest turnaround I have ever even heard of. And I don't deal with a lot of grading services. I've sent the Wolverine airs in. You know how long those took? Like
Eight months.
forever.
8 months for
Forever.
me for one of them, one set.
Granted, it was a different time.
Yeah.
But the thing is I think it was like 186 or 189 bucks. That coin was graded, and we had the grade, what, 36 hours later?
If that. If that, yeah, it was fast.
If that. It came back MS70.
Hey.
So there we go. So now not only did we get lucky, got a privy marked flowing hair silver medal, we're getting extra lucky because folks can, and this is the part where the charts and graphs come in, but you can go to, ours is graded PCGS. You can go there and you can see that a lot of these, and I'm just talking the regular flowing hairs, non-privy, a lot are coming back 69s. The 70s are not what you would expect a brand new, freshly minted coin to be, right?
Right.
So from there, we had another obstacle to we had another bunch of ideas or a bunch of different avenues we could have taken. We got a cash offer of, what was that?
Ooh, it was like
4,400.
40 something, 42,
40,
44.
yeah, 40 some hundred is the offer we got. We also still have the option of putting it up on eBay and
Comps
fees,
are around 55 to $6,000, but yes,
55 to
there's
6
fees,
grand.
heavy fees.
And then a third option with another fee. There is a very large coin show happening starting November, I want to say the 12th through the 15th, or somewhere's in there in Baltimore.
That's right.
And his dealer has some very good connections and has offered with a fee to take that coin with him, or that metal with him, to the coin show and try and sell it for us. And that's the avenue we're going to go with. We're in it to win it. We're not out anything because I guess we are, because we haven't had anything come back yet. It's basically a waiting game. We know that it's going to sell. We just don't know where we're at. We know what we've declined, and we hope to get above that a little bit. So we'll see what happens.
That's right. And you sold one of the three that you picked up. Sold it to OC Stacker before we started opening anything.
Yes,
and
200.
he paid 200. Right.
200.
I put mine up after opening it. I put mine up on eBay, and same thing, 200, 205,
okay.
I think is what I pulled for that. So that's like the average going rate right now, around 185 to 200. Yeah.
And I've seen that. I guess the only question is, last Sunday, these days, they all run together. I mean,
That's right.
I did a live stream because I saw a Coin News Week article, and it was talking about the sales figures from the U.S. Mint. And still today, they show Remind Me on the website, right? But they're not showing 75,000 of these coins made and sold, minted and sold. The number is still below 50,000. It's like 49,996 is what the U.S. Mint stock is showing. They said that 40,000 of them went to the day of sale, and that just under 10,000 were sold in bulk deals pre-sale.
Wow.
So where's the 25,000 extra coin metals? It's tough to say what they're going to do with them. Are they going to pop back up on the website? I would think because of that Baltimore coin show, they're going to be at it. That just happens to be the time that the flowing hair proof gold coin is going to be released. So they'll have those there. I can only imagine they're going to have a fistful of, let's just call it mystery bag metals for sale there at that Baltimore coin show.
So Paul, the question is, did those privies all get minted already and released, or were they released in ratio to what has already been released for the non-privy? So like when they're at Baltimore, are there going to be privies tucked away, or are those already out in the wild?
That's actually a really great question. And you would have to think, if they were still sitting on 25,000 of those metals, you would still have to think that you would have that 2.3% chance, no matter how many's left out of what's already been gone. If there was going to be 1,794 from 75,000, get rid of 50,000, however many metals with the privy were supposed to be part of that 50,000, you would hope if they have 25,000 metals at that coin show, that somebody is going to have the chance to to get one. Dude, you don't know how many videos I've watched of dealers, coin dealers, I mean, these people, they're opening up boxes of 50 of them and striking out.
Yep.
Striking out all 50. There's videos all over YouTube. Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. It's insane.
Yep.
It's insane. Guys opening 9, 10. It is what it is. We got lucky.
We really did.
Because realistically, if the math, if math is correct and odds are correct, if you bought 45 of them, because the odds are like 1 in 42, one of those should have potentially been a privy mark. Now, the next guy, if he bought the next 45 and you didn't get one, potentially he should have 2 in that mix. But
yeah,
I don't know. It's strange.
Oh,
Very,
I'd be
very
so
strange.
upset if I bought 50 of them and they all came out. But then again,
you could see the life being sucked out of this guy with everyone, and he was opening them up so fast. So fast he was open. And I'm telling them through the video that I'm watching, I'm like, dude, just look at the COA. Just look at the COA. Why do you keep opening up the boxes? Just look at the COA. Because he's sliding the thing off, sliding all the extras to the side, open up the box, slides the coin or the metal off to the side, and on to the next one, on to the next one. I'm like, damn, dude, that sucks. And he gets down to the last one. You can see he's got that little bit of hope left in him. And then it's just done. Video's over.
But at least the metals are selling. They're selling the plain ones. You know, you can get just about 90% over what you paid. So
yeah. And eventually we're probably going to see, because it happens all the time, right? But this is a little different. Okay. Because I posted a picture on Instagram. And right away, you got the trolls talking about sell it, sell it, sell it. It's going to happen. It happened to the V75. It's going to happen to these. We're going to see it come down a little bit, especially like the 69s. You're going to be able to, if you were to sell those to a coin dealer, a coin shop, whatever, they're probably going to pay you what you paid for the raw coin, right? We're gonna see that come closer. But as 70s don't come in as production with these privies, if there's only 1,794 of them and 500 of them, that's a high number, 500 of them actually get out and sent to be graded, and there's only 76 out of that 500 that come back 70, you have something special. Right. You really do have something special, and the value of that should increase. It should increase. But that's just trolls. Now, the thing with the trolls is this. Those V75 coins, Silver Eagles proofs, they were made that way. Every one of them had that privy mark. These metals are different. There's only so many that have that privy mark. That's the difference between that coin and this metal. A 70, no matter what I want to call it pedigree, you call it a label, what label you have doesn't matter. It graded perfectly from the U.S. Mint, and that is really, really tough to do at this day and age. Anything from the U.S. Mint.
Yep. Yeah, I had some. I don't know if you saw the comment. This is regarding the Star-Privy. Had somebody say, "Oh, that's gimmicky. I don't buy into that stuff. I'll stick to my key dates."
Cool.
This great. Great troll. That's fantastic. But think about this. Once upon a time, your key date was just a regular minted coin that came out that year from the mint. This, whether the flowing hair or you're talking the Star-Privy or what have you, yes, it's modern now. Fast forward 70 years from now, we might not be here, but fast forward 70 years from now, that piece will.
There's still coin collectors, right?
Yeah, and that's going to be something to talk about. Hey, remember when the U.S. Mint made a V75, or they brought back the flowing hair with the privy?
Yep.
It'd be hard to find.
And think about that. So what? 3 million plus the 1996 Silver Eagles were minted purposely in 1996. Okay, it took that long, and even years ago, that coin is still worth more than a 2024, right?
Yep.
There's just so many. At that time, we didn't know in 96 that was going to be the lowest minted American Silver Eagle ever.
Exactly.
Until now, there's 500,000 purposely made with a privy mark. And I don't care what anybody's got to say. That is the lowest minted American Silver Eagle ever. My voice is just squeaky. Sorry about that. Ever. So, I mean, there's call it gimmicky all you want. calling a 1996 worth $65 or $70, isn't that the same thing? Isn't that gimmicky? Just because it has a lower mintage, you want it so badly, you're going to pay that much money for it. Here's something that's never been done.
Yep.
And people do get confused. I'll go back to the V75. They do get confused that, well, the U.S. Mint already did a privy. They did on a proof coin, not meant for circulation, which, I mean, anything they put out isn't meant for circulation. But that was a proof coin. These are business strikes. These are bullion.
For
collectible.
Sure. And you get it graded in the 70, it's that much more. I mean, these 96s you're talking about, you ever seen one in a 70? You seen what they go for?
I haven't. Well, I mean, I probably have, but I don't pay attention too much to it.
All right, keep talking. I'm going to pull it up on eBay.
You pull it up on eBay. I'm going to try and find, I think I have it. I know I do. At least close by. Who's got a 96 Silver Eagle? I mean, there's people that have tubes of them. Tubes of them.
Okay, here we go.
There it is.
About 350.
Rests are up in a safe, but that's your 1996 Silver Eagle. Check this out. It don't look no different than this 2020.
That's right.
You know,
right. It does.
You know what looks different, and we're about to show it here shortly.
Hold on. Let me give you quotes. So these coming in at a 70, anywhere from 850, 800, 995. Like they're high dollar coins.
Well, that's not nuts. That's what people are paying.
Yeah,
and
that's right. That's about
the
right.
value of it.
All
Gimmicky,
right.
Sure. I mean, that's a lot of coins. You think about it now. That's 3 million coins. We have one about to be shown that's only 500,000.
Yeah.
Less than that, purposely graded by the U.S. Mint and this collaboration.
So tell me about the collaboration. What is this? What is 8th Era? And
well, you're the one that played the game to get this far. Now, here's the deal, folks. This isn't from a bullion dealer. This isn't from Atmex. This isn't from JM. This isn't from Bullion Exchange. This isn't from your Instagram seller. This is from you made it so far in this game. What's the name of the game?
8th Era is
8th Era. Okay. Mm-hmm. You put in the work. But here's the thing. You didn't get that thing for free.
No,
what happened is you unlocked a certain level of that game to be able to do what?
To purchase the coin. They sent me an email offering me the ability to purchase it. And then I had to go on their website and make the purchase. It's one per household or one per game player or something like that. So my son's actually working on buying it himself. If they have any left, I'm not sure. I know there were, I did, after posting this on Instagram, I did get a few people message me telling me that they also got theirs or it's on the way. So yeah,
very cool.
A couple people have them.
And speaking of Instagram, and before you open that up, listen, it's in hand. We have, or I don't have it. He has it in his hand. This isn't a picture online. Listen, and I messaged you about this yesterday. I'm not going to bring up any names, no nothing, right? Because it is what it is. A dealer's a dealer's a dealer. What irritates me is the one you have in your possession. It is the same thing that I've seen for sale from a big dealer on Instagram, and not any of the guys that we've had on this channel, somebody else. So let's leave those guys out of it. I love them guys. Always gonna, anybody.
For sure.
But that's the part that I get that they have them and they've been graded 70, but why? And you're going to see what your label says. Why would theirs say that as well? Why weren't those just left for the gameplay itself?
Should have been.
Who cares? Who cares if you have to sit on them? This company and the U.S. Mint did a collaboration. Those should have been not meant for dealers to get their hands on. Now, somebody wants to go out and get them graded and they come back 70, 69, okay, what have you. They shouldn't have the same label as what you had from actually doing the gameplay. That is what, lack of better words, pisses me off about the whole situation.
So I'll go ahead and open it up.
I'm going to bring you up full screen. Solo layout.
There we go.
Look at this thing. Even the box is pretty sweet.
It is a nice box. It's well done, well made. So here we go. So this is the coin, and they all came back as 70s if you're getting it from the game.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, 100%.
says 8th era or 8 era, but the game is called 8th era.
Do us one favor and zoom your camera in. It's clear where it sits right now, but bring your camera in so we can get a look at the label.
Oh,
no, you were good. You can keep going. It'll clear. There we go. So there it is. First Star-Privy release. MS70, one of the first 50,000 issued. Again, this is the label I've seen on the interweb, and I really wish they would have left it for the gameplay. But that is pretty freaking cool.
All right, let's pull this sucker out. Hopefully,
what did they charge you for that?
It was 80.
And was that shipped and everything, or did you have to pay a shipping fee? Oh, careful 80. Now. Careful now.
We got it. We're good. So here's that special label you were talking about. That's strictly
right
for the game. And these are some of the characters there at the bottom.
Yep.
And it has a QR code. And the interesting thing about the QR code is, as of yesterday, the QR code takes you to a link, and I'm actually going to share that real quick if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm going to come off your solo layout because we got just your head.
Yeah. All right, let me zoom back a little bit. There we go.
There you
go. All right, so this is what was originally on the US Mint's website.
Okay.
The QR code doesn't work anymore.
You scan that code, and this is what it brought up.
Yeah, so the QR code doesn't work anymore, strangely. I know you said that they just updated their website.
They just updated their website.
But I'm not sure why briefly that while we were missing. So I'm not sure. But in any case, it does give some information if you want to pause and read through it. And it basically explains that it's a limited mintage of, what is that? 500,000.
Yeah.
All right, 500,000. So yeah, these ones with this label are the first 50,000 graded.
I really wish they would have. I know it's in bold. I really wish they would have put it in capitals. First bullion coins to feature a privy mark, because that's the part that's important. So people don't get confused here.
Yeah, it is also their first collaboration with a mobile game, a mobile app.
Yeah,
Here's a little bit more of the details if you want to read through that. But yeah. Anyway, Star-Privy came out beautifully. Paul, to what you were mentioning earlier, I agree. They should have saved that special label strictly for the game and not made it a part of, not for the bullion dealers, but it is what it is.
And the price for the raw is what I kind of thought, and everybody kind of talked about and thought. I think I see them for $60, 48 to $60, and that's kind of where I thought I was going to be. 20, 30 bucks over spot is kind of was my math, and that's pretty close.
We might have some people that are watching wondering, where is that privy? Maybe they didn't see it.
Right
there, just next to the Adolf wine.
I was actually going to get a gold star and put one on mine to kind of show where it was, but I didn't. I did.
Yeah, so normally they put it in that big open field right above In God We Trust, but in this case they kind of tucked it in the corner.
Well, we say normally, like, real loosely. They've only done it one other time.
True.
We say that very, very loosely, but look at this is something different. Different. You're always going to have that hater, which is cool. I mean, that's what the world's built on, is love and hate. So it is what it is. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Don't buy it. If you like it, get out there and find you some. I'm telling you, a tube of them sitting in my safe is going to look very, very nice for many, many years to come.
So I'm putting this up here. So if somebody wants to try to get that QR code to work, again, it's down today.
Yeah.
Maybe in a week.
I'm going to say that has something to do with the Mints updating their website. It's brand new today, their website. So if you haven't been over to it, go check it out. It's actually, we were looking at the product schedule, and it pops up 24, 23, 22, 21, 2020. And then past that, it says more years. I haven't really monkeyed around with it. Maybe that'd be some content that I can put out. Just Paulie goofing with the US Mint website. We'll see.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
We'll see. But yeah, so I think that's great, dude. I mean, so up and coming, we have hopes for that privy marked flowing hair silver medal. You've got first in hand privy marked, Star-Privy marked American Silver Eagle. We're going to try and line up some guests. I'm going to go get some candy, and I'm probably going to sample a lot of it.
Yeah. I got one more thing that I think is important to share real quick. Don't mind the ad on the right, but check that out. That is spot price today.
Ooh, let's bring that up full screen. And that's just because I want to check out the ad.
Right? No, spot price today, guys.
$2,786.80.
That's insane. And mind you, if you look right there, it actually poked up higher than that. It almost got to 2790 today.
Ooh,
And I don't know if you remember, I think it was 2 weeks ago we were talking about, oh, do you think it'll hit 2700 by end of
yeah,
October? And here we are, end of October. It's about to hit 2800. It's
2,800.
right
Tomorrow's
there.
the last day.
It's right there. That's so crazy.
Going into the weekend, Halloween weekend, why not? Why not send us 2,800, right?
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, that'll be something to talk about maybe next week.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it, man. I think we'll have a lot to talk about next week.
I think so too. Dude, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to everybody out there. Check your candy. A lot of weirdos out there, and just check your candy, eh?
Yeah, man. You giving out Silver Eagles?
Yeah. I've given out, slipped in, silver rounds, Halloween silver rounds before, because I am out in the country. And if we do, I'll be trick-or-treating this year. Only years that I've stayed home. So I'll go with my kids. We'll go to town, wife, kids, let them go around town. We'll hop on my mom's golf cart because, this day and age, we get lazy and we don't want to walk the whole town. The kids can run it all they want, but we're going to cruise around on a golf cart.
That's right.
But I have given out silver in the past without telling them what it is. No one's ever come back to my door saying thank you or asking any questions about it. Nothing. I think maybe people just, hopefully they got it in their piggy banks or something, but it's something fun to do every now and again. And it was like 4 ounces, and they were, like APMEX Halloween rounds or something like that. They were colorized something or another. I forget.
That's neat. I'll do that one year. I don't have
is.
anything set up for that this year, but that
It's
sounds
fun.
good. Yeah.
It's fun. Tape it on a bag of pretzels and get out of here. Don't go to that house. He's giving out pretzels again. All right, folks, enjoy the holiday. And we're coming into November. We got hunting season. We got Thanksgiving. We got all kinds of stuff going on.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man.
All right, brother. Take care.